What is going on, everyone? It is Super here, and I'm bringing you guys another Mortal Kombat X video. And today I have a really exciting video because I'm gonna start breaking down pretty much the gameplay that we saw from the Kombat Cast that happened this Sunday at the ESL season finals. And first up here, let's start off with Sektor. I think Sektor is represented really well in Mortal Kombat X. He's my favorite character in Mortal Kombat history, and he retains a lot of what made him really fun to play in Mortal Kombat 9, which I'm really happy about. I personally don't really remember like actually playing him, or I should say how to play him. Of course I played him a lot at the time, but that was in 2011. I don't remember too much. So let's get started here talking about some stuff. I have like a long ass list of notes that I made. Let's start off with the beginning. It looks like Triborg's backdash is really good. It's like a little hop backwards. You guys know that backdashes have invincibility, so it looks like it's a pretty good backdash. His run speed is awesome as well. He's really fast. And let's go into his special moves that you guys are going to be seeing in the background. I'm not going to slow it down or anything. I'm just going to let the Kombat Cast section of Sektor rock while I talk about this. Hopefully it doesn't advance too much into my notes. So first off, the straight missile. It's super fast. It is really fast. It looks like Sektor is going to be probably the best zoner in the game. Because he has the up rockets, I'm thinking about Tremor. He has the up rockets, he has the straight rockets that come out really fast. They recover really fast. They are highs, which is good, because if they were mids, it would be ridiculous. They do 8%, good damage, and of course, like I mentioned, he has 3 up rocks in which you could change the directions of, just like Tremor. You could either just, do the motion of the move, and it tracks the opponent, or you could call it forward or behind your opponent, which is really good. I could definitely see, of course it hits overhead, so the potential in the corner, just like Tremor, is right there with overhead low, because it looks like Triborg's back 3 is a low combo starter that is like a bread and butter combo starter, so that's really good. A lot of potential there in the corner. A lot of potential for meaty setups. On knockdown, instead of going for max damage, you could go for a up rocket missile setup and try to meet them on wake up. It's 3 hits, it's 3 little rockets, so those are gonna armor break as well. Really good. The EX missile actually makes it so your opponent pops up. You guys saw it, like for example in the trailer, you guys saw it shoots 4 rockets, and it juggles them, in which you could do a teleport to continue your combo. So that's really good. The EX version of the up rockets is actually Sektor's tracking rocket, which is really good because they have to take it. It's like Cassie's, I believe it's called Spec Ops. No, that's Sonya. Well, the variation of Cassie where she calls in her missiles, the EX version, you have to take it just like Sektor's. So you could just call that thing, and they can't attack you. They have to block that, and you could go in for your mix-up. You go in for a grab. Really good to harass your opponent. Let's see. Teleport punch is back, of course. You could instant air it, which makes it a lot faster, as it gets demonstrated a little bit later on here. So that's definitely good. The meter burn version creates a pop-up for a juggle, to continue your combos. It looks like a lot of the variations for Triborg are really good, or they have a lot of combo extension possibilities, which is cool because he's a fucking robot. He looks really sick. You want his combos to be really flashy and cool looking. It looks like the combos scale properly, which is good. It would be too overpowered if his combos wouldn't scale properly. As right here, you're seeing a perfect example of how fast the rockets are, which is really fast. They recover almost instantly. Definitely going to be really good tools for him. So next up here, the neutral jump punch for Triborg looks really good on all variations. I think Cyrax has a little bit of an advantage because he does have his buzzsaw as his neutral jump punch, so it's naturally going to have a little bit more range than the other two. But in general, it looks really solid for all the variations. Next up here, he does have an air dash, which I think it's new to Sektor air dash. It's back forward 3 by the inputs. It looks like it was back forward 3. It's mid and it's pretty fast. Looks like a really good mobility tool for Sektor if you don't want to run. So it looks like Triborg in general has really good mobility along with good zoning for Sektor's variation. So I'm really happy with what I'm seeing here. His flamethrower returns, and the interesting thing about his flamethrower that I noticed while I was watching the gameplay when Ketchup and Mustard were playing versus each other is the EX version does 15% on hit. All right, it does 15%. It hits multiple times. It covers both sides. It covers a giant area, just like Lasher Takeda has like a special move in which he covers both sides, and it's like his whips go from like the top to the bottom of the screen. Same thing apply with Sektor, just that it's flames. And the crazy thing is I saw the EX flamethrower being used in like a combo string, and it was plus on block. It looked like it was really plus on block, not like +2, +3. It looked like it was like +10 on block, which is crazy for an armored move. It has armor, by the way, so it's like a good wake up tool. It looks like it's pretty fast. It recovers fast. It looks like it's plus on block. I think that's definitely gonna get toned down. I don't think it's gonna be plus on block, plus have armor, plus be multi-hitting, and it covers both sides. It covers like his whole area around him, which is nuts, man. For me, I wish it stayed like that because Sektor is gonna be my main character. But I think in general it's probably gonna get nerfed as far as like the advantage on block, because it really looked like it was like +10 or even more on block. So his flamethrower does not restand anymore, which is something that a lot of people like from MK9. It does do, I believe the flamethrower by itself does like 8%, and it knocks your opponent down, so it's not a restand anymore. So now let's go into a little bit of his normals. It looks like his down 3 has a good amount of range because the blaster that makes him hover in the air, it comes out whenever you do a down 3, so it gives them a little bit extra range. So I definitely like that. Down 3s, down 4s are always, it's a plus to have really good pokes. So it looks like at least Sektor's down 3 is going to be really good. Now let's go into something that I noticed in the trailer that I was curious about, and that is the standing 4 is actually the leg kick that you kick up, and it actually juggles your opponent a little bit, in which you could continue your combo. And you guys are gonna see somewhere around here coming up whenever they start trying to demonstrate some combos. You do a teleport, neutral jump punch, standing 4 into 2-1-2 or whatever his bread and butter combo is. So that's good to know that the standing 4 on all variations is actually like a little pop-up to be able to continue your combo. So standing 4 is very good for that. And one last thing that I want to talk about here before I close the video out is the back 3 up 4-4 combo, which is that combo that you guys saw right there. It's the universal, like it looks like it's the universal bread and butter combo for Triborg, which I'm really happy about because low combo starters are always good. I didn't notice if Sektor has an overhead, like a natural overhead combo starter. It looks like he doesn't, but that's fine because he has so many tools. It looks like he's going to be the best variation out of all of them the way he looks right now. So that's going to be it, guys. I hope you enjoyed my breakdown of the Sektor combo. Leave a like, and of course check out the rest of the breakdowns as they come out. So that's going to be it. I will see you guys next time.